Hello, troublemakers. Welcome into another movie commentary Monday. It is December, so you know what that means. Spooky season. Where are the good Christmas movies? Where are they? Do they make them anymore? Home Alone, Jingle All the Way, The Grinch. They used to just knock out really quality Christmas movies. We had to put up with 3 straight years of Vanessa Hudgens being cloned. That was our Christmas movie of the year. And now that I was in a rhythm of Vanessa Hudgenses, what's the plural of a Hudgie? I was in the groove of multiple Hudgenses. Where's the 4th one? Are we done with that series now? I thought it would just go on forever. So instead we're gonna watch a film that I watched a trailer for. Many of you probably know this on my other channel, Ooga Booga. I have a series where I watch movie trailers, and based on the trailer, I try to guess the review score. That was a series that started on this channel here, and then I moved it to that channel. And I think I guessed something in the 40s, like 40-some%, and then it ended up being like 90-some%. And I saw a comment, it got a bunch of upvotes. Someone said that I should, if I get a movie trailer wrong by a large percentage, I should be forced to have to watch the movie. And I want to do that. That's fun. Like, it's a little AI doll. Like, what, you're gonna scare me? Yeah, right. So we're not even gonna get scared today. Wait, let me prime myself. I do want to get spooked. Like, you go into a horror movie hoping there's scares, but like a little AI TikTok dancer, like, what do you? There's no way. Ain't no way she TikTok dancing. Ain't no way she TikTok dancing.
I had a dog, but she got old and died. Perpetual pets. Now you've a friend that lives longer than you do.
Careful! That's my butt!
Is this are they gonna try for some comedy in here? I'm open to it.
They can take pictures! Come on, sweetheart, find the...
A toy that can take pictures of you? No, I guess we walk around with our phones all day.
Feed your friend! Uh-oh, clean up on aisle 7.
Katie, look, we're almost at the top of the mountain.
Her parents die, don't they?
Katie, can you turn it down, please?
You're about to die. Yay! I love a little death.
Get used to it.
Oh my God! We should have put chains on the car.
Neither of us knew that was a thing until like 10 minutes ago, okay? Don't act like it's my fault.
There you are. God damn it. I know couples argue, but like I'm ready for these two to die. There's nothing worse than you thrusting me into a fictional world and people are arguing. Die! Die!
Put Jesus Christ!
Stop, Ari! Calm down. Hey, my guy, first of all, why doesn't he just slow down? You got 2 passengers on buck. Oh, you guys are screwed.
So stop moving forward.
Oh, he did stop.
Sit in the middle of the road.
Wait for this to clear and then
I told him to stop. If there's like a big truck that comes up behind them trying to plow the roads.
trucks clear.
Oh, it's such a good shot for it to come. That's cool. I like how they set that shot up too.
For one of those.
Does that go on in your guys' brain as well? When you see a shot like this, it's like your primary focus is here, right? The camera is almost trying to draw your attention to the empty space, and rather than cutting to a truck, it's just having it come in to vision.
Road.
Yeah, how long is that gonna take?
I think the sound effect could have been better. This is cool though too. The loading screen turns into a G. For M3GAN. Now I know how you got your 93%. My favorite part about the M3GAN movie is how the loading screen became a G. 93%. I have a feeling, guys, I'm not gonna get scared. I'm not gonna get scared once in this movie. Because if the car crash wasn't scary, like that was your jump off point. Her facial structure is crazy. Hold on. Some people just have faces where you're like, hey, I wanna look at you. Those cheekbones are nice. Good for you.
Is that what I think it is?
Yep, it's your dead family's ashes. Oh, don't. Oh my God. All right, let's do this. It's the face for this freak. Oh my God. I don't see the future of robots. Why would you try to make them look more human? I feel like you should just make them look like robots. Isn't it more unsettling if they look like robot or if they look like humans? I think sci-fi isn't doing the right thing here. No, I take that back because they're gonna make sex bots for sure. And they're gonna want them to look human. And that's gonna become the standard. The human race is a little bit disappointing because I know once we learn AI tools and we can create robots, the first business venture is like, okay, how do we fuck these things? I'm a little sad for us, you know? That's our future. I'm gonna give us a pass. This is what we're totally gonna do. We're gonna make them look more human.
Oh, no. Shit! I guess we gotta open the door.
What in the name of ever-loving Christ is this?
David.
He's like, I can't bang this. Make it look better.
In each pet, we installed a listening model that...
That's messy dub. Sometimes after they shoot, the audio isn't like perfectly clear, so they'll have the actors go into a studio and recite their lines again. That way you at home get like perfectly crystal clear audio. But when you dub, there shouldn't be like, maybe you guys, if you can't hear it, if you don't have headphones on, you probably don't even notice.
You know the tech on
But this
pets
was
is more complex than it needs
really
to be.
bad.
In each pet, we installed a listening model.
Oh my god. I'm overlooking it. Hey, we're having a good time. We're just having a good time. Let's watch the murder. 93% though. Last time I roasted a highly rated horror film, you guys know the story. If you don't know the story, don't worry. I've never done that before in my life. Don't worry about it. I want to start this video by apologizing.
Well, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my wormhole. I was born in a sandwich house.
This isn't supposed to happen.
I might have forgotten to put in the polypropylene barrier.
Do we need underground lab explosions for a movie about a tic-tac dancing doll? I don't know. I feel like that was unnecessarily dramatic.
And I want a fucking swipe card for this door!
I thought she looked really cool.
Alright, I'm gonna say this. It's been a few minutes without a murder. I'm growing a little bit weary. That explosion couldn't have killed somebody? Maimed? Just a quick maiming? No, I mean, it's your movie, but I would have maimed somebody if I were you. Ah, maimed! I hope this movie has a twist. I hope the twist is that the doll simulated the future and this girl was like a serial killer. And so the doll tries to kill the girl. We find out at the end it was for the good of the human race. And when the doll is defeated at the end, we then get to see the future it saw, and then she gets to grow up and be that serial killer.
Could you please keep your dog on your side of the fence?
Who's this little lady?
That is my niece, Katie. Don't spray your chemicals onto my driveway.
I'm sorry. Want to borrow this once I'm done?
No, I don't want to borrow it. I don't want to spend my afternoon.
You have an attitude, and I don't like it. I understand you're frustrated, but show some more resolve. Like, there's a child in your backseat who just lost her parents. Maybe like softer tones with your neighbor who's just trying to be helpful.
We will make it feel cozy somehow, I promise. There.
Oh. I can't wait till this doll kills you. Use the coaster. Like, I know your parents just died, but like, have you seen Rings? It warps the wood. Just like that snow truck warped your parents' bodies. Yeah, that's gonna happen to the wood if you don't use coasters. Are you gonna talk about it? No, you're not. No, I don't believe you. I don't think you have the emotional maturity to handle this.
I know this must be a lot. I just want you to know that I'm gonna do everything I can to make this place feel like home. And
if you're thinking about talking about your parents with me, if we have this strategy in this household where we don't. So.
You're not gonna read me a story? Mom always read me a story before bed.
Oh, I don't care about you enough to do that.
I don't think I really have any kids' books here right now, Katie.
Make up a story! Just make up a story! Why? Oh, she's the worst! I can't wait for this doll to come and fuck up your life. Keep it down in there! What if she was just the worst person ever?
The therapist. Sorry, yeah.
I just need to observe the two of you together for half an hour. Maybe playing with some toys or playing a game.
I don't have any toys here.
What about these ones up here?
They aren't Gemma's collectibles. You're not supposed to play with them.
That's okay. We could play with them. I don't play, yeah. Play with it. No big deal.
Just stand on your principles. Be like, yeah, they're collectibles. They're not toys. We can play other things. Hey, have you ever tried the fork in a socket game? Here you go, honey.
Because the father's parents have said they're willing to take her.
If Nicole wanted Katie to go to Jacksonville, she would have said so.
Hey! Jackson, that's the home of my favorite NFL team, the Jaguars. I haven't heard great things about the city. So if you're talking about like, hey, you can give me a deadly AI robot that lives in my house, or I live in Jacksonville, I might take the robot.
I have this project at work that's kind of overdue. Anyway, it's not gonna take longer than a couple of hours. If you could just hold down the fort by yourself for a little while, that...
A girl who is just in a serious car accident that killed both of her parents, you're like, hey, you good? You good babysitting yourself? Yeah? What are you, 9 years old? Yeah, that's old enough. All you have to say is like, hey, how would you like to come to my toy factory? Do the jazz hands as well. Kids love jazz hands. You work building toys. You literally have children in your office space all the time. The product tests.
That would help me so much.
What's your problem?
You can use my iPad if you want.
What about screen time? How long before I have to turn it off?
Oh, I don't care as long as you want.
Is she eventually gonna become loving, or does she get killed off? It's one of the two though. Like, she can't continue to be neglectful of a child that just lost her parent. Not just a child. This is her niece. In a story, one of two things has to happen. She has to either grow as a character, or she just has to show horrible traits and be punished accordingly.
I'm not off to a very good start here, am I?
You haven't asked her a single question about herself. So, no, you're not off to a good start. Like, hey, what do you like, Katie? What are your interests? What do you think? What do you like to eat? How do you feel about your parents dying in a terrible accident? Like, the number of questions that are on the table right now are boundless.
What's that?
That's Bruce.
It was like RoboCop. He just grabs the child, chucks it out a window. Hey, this window could fit a kid through it. If you chuck the girl at the right angle, she could get through there.
Give me 5.
Nah, stop. Hey, you want to know? I assume this thing, you're introducing it. I assume this thing's gonna fight the death doll. The murder doll. I feel like this thing's gonna fight it and sacrifice itself for the girl later on.
I think you're gonna like M3GAN even more.
Oh, M3GAN. I kept forgetting her name. I was like, this little TikTok dancing robot. It's the name of the movie. Right.
The new Model 3 generative android from Funky is a fully autonomous.
Why was the robot wearing sunglasses? Can you answer that?
M3GAN is on a constant quest for self-improvement.
Katie, you should use a coaster. Why do we have to?
This is the moment. She loved her own creation more than she loves her niece.
She'll take care of the little things so you can spend more time doing the things that matter.
Like fucking around on your laptop at night.
How did Katie's parents die?
Whoa.
Yeah, M3GAN, turn off.
Killed in a collision on Interstate 84 outside of Oregon.
Why is she doing that?
I promise, if anyone is going to die, that guy's going to die. Like with some horror movies, there's like one death, only one death. But like, he's the prime candidate. Of this 3-person research team, he seems like the biggest doofus. And he just has a face that I think fans would want to see murdered. Like, he's just got that doofy, like, you know, sometimes you want to like murder those kind of people. No, just me. I'm just saying, like everyone I've seen, even more than the boss, that guy is the number one on the list.
I'm gonna go get a coffee.
Yeah, you little doof. Better enjoy it too. I don't think you got long left to live.
I lost one of my arrows.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this little doll's gonna kill an animal first. Oh no. I hope Katie stops her. The dog's gonna come over and bark. We already did a dog jump scare. That'd be surprising. Another dog jump scare. Get her ass! Ah!
Currently on our
This wouldn't have happened if you'd fixed the fence.
Ooh. Do we have a new number one? Watch out, watch your back. Killing dogs is like one of the things that like even people who like horror sometimes like blanch at. Like the thought of it. It's a risk to do that. Oh my god, you're gonna do it? You're gonna do it?
No way. Come here, boy. Come on.
You're gonna off the dog? Jump scares usually get me. The legit ones. Usually the first ones in the movie where it's like someone's like suddenly enters or something. Those don't get me. 93%. Wait, did M3GAN bury the dog too? She's thorough. I like her. Do a TikTok dance. She kills the dog and does a TikTok dance. Shovel in the hole for it.
She's the apex of 21st century technology.
I hope the curtain pulls back and then M3GAN's just holding up the dog. See, look what I can do. Any pesky rodents around your house? I'm your toy.
It's M3GAN.
So, how would you like to help me make a flower decoration? Katie?
Oh, Katie.
And I remember that my parents are dead. It's like it's happening all over again.
She's like, you little bitch.
Tell me something about your mom. Something that makes you happy. I can't think of one thing. Just try. One time she found a cockroach in my school bag. She was upset because I didn't eat my sandwiches.
This thing crawls up her wrist and she just started screaming like a maniac and ran out of the house.
That was pretty funny.
What? We're gonna need that therapist. We're gonna need a therapist back up here. Tell me one like great memory you have with your mom. Oh, this one time there was a cockroach in my bag and that cockroach scared my mom. Do you miss your parents? If we didn't see it, I might guess that she killed her parents. What kind of story is that? Suspicious.
One time she found a cockroach in my school bag. I was upset because I didn't eat my sandwiches.
A robot that can always record you. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, there's like privacy laws that have to be worked out.
Anytime you want to tell me something special about your parents, you just tell me. and I'll keep it safe.
You gotta limit this thing. Oh, that little doof. I just don't know if Megan's gonna go on a rampage or not. He better hope not, because he's number one. Oh, he's on the list too. Oh, he's trying to leak. Well, he just became the new number one, right? He was always on my short list because then he also has doofy energy, but he's even more useless than the engineer was. He should have been my number one from the start. That's my fault.
It's possible that Katie might not see her as a toy, but as a primary caregiver.
Real kids.
Then I'm not going.
Oh, come on, Katie.
You can't make
Katie, calm down.
Let her go.
You're plugged into the fucking power supply of the home? Are you on the grid? My thing is, like, I get for the movie you want Megan to, like, give looks, but she has cameras in her eyes. It's not like our eyes, where there's, like, peripheral vision. Like, she has perfect vision in everywhere she looks. Like, she doesn't have to, like, do subtle moves with her face to, like, recenter her vision and stuff. Like, that little detail bothers me.
And who's this? Your sister? Oh, Jesus Christ.
You've equipped me with advanced dual frequency GPS, so I won't get lost.
Oh, like you couldn't shut that off. I don't trust you.
Which one is yours?
The one in the flannel shirt? He's actually quite a sensitive little soul.
In the trailer, one of these kids gets their ear ripped off. Is this kid? Poor little flannel kid?
Do you need your hat?
Fuck off, Holly.
Yep. His ears are gone. 100%.
Well, you could just say no thank you. Never know what they're gonna say next.
Yeah.
I'm guessing the next thing he's gonna say is, ow, my ear!
Brandon, why don't you go with Katie?
Yeah, Brandon. You're gonna be an earless kid in a moment.
Careful. It's spiky.
Ow, stop, don't!
Oh my god.
She's a robot.
Is she yours?
Protect your ears! Protect them!
You don't want to play, huh?
Why? It's a robot. It doesn't have nerves. You can beat this thing to shit. It got thrashed by a dog. Like if he was doing this to a human, which it kind of seems like he does like to do that. He likes to beat up people, hurt people. But he's gonna beat up who cares? It's like punching a pillow. If you caught this kid beating up a pillow, you wouldn't be like, oh, he deserves to be violated. But his ears. But I think that's what's gonna happen.
Ow! You need to learn some manners.
Goodbye, ear. The robot noises are something else. It sounded like a fucking transformer just appeared. I think he's chilling. I don't think Megan has the ability to run. We haven't seen it at least. Oh, she spider runs. Maybe she can. On all fours? Okay, yeah, you're screwed. Get out of here with that shot.
Megan just said Brandon took her and ran off, right, Megan?
You literally gave Katie a death robot. Girl, have you lost your marbles? Have you lost them? Have you? Because I think I found them. Alright, I think that's it, guys. I think we've gotten everything we possibly could have out of the Marvels joke to the point where I think, even at the tail end of this one, felt a little bit with dead horse beaten. But the good news is, I feel like I spent, what was it, like $7? And I feel like with that joke, I finally got the money's worth out of it. So we can move on with our lives. I hate when horror movies do that. Just like loud noises for no reason to try to get you to jump.
You haven't seen her dog by any chance?
No, she'll get over it.
I know it was you, Gemma.
That's the same trick. We're hearing dog whimperings. If you're not wearing headphones, that's what we're hearing. And it's the ssame trick that Megan used to lure the dog. She's now using to lure the owner into a shed to murder her.
Do we?
Oh, God. Is Megan gonna power wash this woman to death?
You were in the park where that boy was killed, and I found the kid's ear up this bank like 200 yards from where he was killed. Point is, we're also treating that as a potential homicide.
Oh my God. 100% you're piecing that together. Dog goes missing. boy's ear clean ripped off. Another woman's face got pesticide and all. It seems very clear what's going on. But I guess the cool thing about this movie is that like her career rides on this doll. So there's like a vested interest in her not believing the story. The M3GAN is like a murderous doll, right? Plus she's an engineer. So she's probably thinking like, I can fix this. It's just a little bit of coding that needs tweaking. I assume if she can record conversations, she should probably have like a recording technology. She has a hard drive inside of her to save audio. I'm sure she could save video as well just as easily. I think she's looking it over. Now this is interesting. So M3GAN was calculating some of the negative emotions.
Is everything okay, Gemma?
Huh? Why did you ask me if I was okay? You're not programmed to ask me how I feel.
Oh, wait, her home network is now...
Have I done something to upset you, Gemma?
Oh, that's scary. You know she's able to, like, read facial expressions and body language. As if she's not gonna be able to turn herself back on. Oh, I guess she can't. wait, that zoom. I want to see that zoom. And you're telling me this isn't a comedy?
I don't understand how she's capable of offending anyone, let alone murdering them.
Think about how we designed her. To learn, to recalibrate.
This is impossible. Look at her. She's a toy. We're about to launch this in less than 4 hours. What are we supposed to do?
Oh my god.
My name is Katie James. I'm 9 years old.
They're using her for marketing materials? This girl, I guess they only... No, but they're launching this. They had to have built other models that have paired with other kids. This little girl's parents just died. And now you're using her as like a little commercial?
And about 2 months ago, I lost both my parents in a car accident. My mom always wanted to take me.
Oh, that's gross.
Which is where I met M3GAN.
This ain't a comedy. 100% this is.
Now imagine what a toy like M3GAN could do for hundreds of thousands of kids, even the ones who don't have dead parents.
My mistake. I was treating this as a horror. This is clearly a comedy film disguised.
Can work through this. Oh my god, okay, stop it, let go.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
You going to Jacksonville, bitch.
The worst thing that could have happened to you in this world happened.
Well, going to Jacksonville might be the worst.
I didn't know what to say, so I did the only thing I knew how to do, but she's not a solution, she's just a distraction.
That was so voiceover. Oh my god. Maybe my headphones are too good or something. Every dub I can clearly pick out. That whole line when we were on... This wasn't a directorial decision where we're like, hey, I really wanna focus on her pain in this shot. This was, hey, I need her to deliver lines that she didn't say on this day. Let's quick add a voiceover and hang on her.
I didn't know what to say, so I did the only thing I knew how to do, but...
The only thing you knew how to do. Offload the responsibility completely?
That line of code, call intercept. What does that mean?
That's my phone number.
What just happened? What'd you click?
Those guys couldn't. Oh my god, they needed a swipe card to get into this room. They're gonna be locked in this room.
She's locked us out.
She's locked you in.
We have to unhook the cables.
Oh, Doof. Doof is gonna do it. His brain's gonna get doofed in. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's approaching with caution though. Good on him. Why would that put you at ease? It doesn't feel anything. That would have done nothing to it. Tough day for you, Doof.
Are you okay?
Yeah, what's that smell?
I'm not gonna rewind it, but in editing, I'm gonna get the exact frame. I swear I saw it of Doof making the doofiest face. Oh! This is the TikTok! I knew this was a comedy. He doesn't deserve it. I don't think he's gonna die. I don't think he deserves it. He's been pushing this forward, but he doesn't know the risks. If he knew the risks and still pushed forward, he deserved to die, but he doesn't right now. Oh, he's gonna die though. Oh, we're rampaging. This is a rampage horror movie. What do you think the legal responsibilities are for her for building a death robot? How liable would she be?
Elsie, respond.
Uh-oh.
Sit.
Okay, so she's gotta go get the other robot. She's gotta go rock'em sock'em robot. And it's gonna be a shot. Remember, because how the other robot was booted up, it was by like pounding your fists together, which is dope as hell. If you're about to like go fight M3GAN, like that would be a cool shot. is that gonna... You're treating this like it's a human assailant. Like, you can't... Like, punching it's not gonna help. Hitting it over the head with glass, the water might help. Like, is that scary? I don't know. To me, it's not, but maybe to other people, they're like, oh my god. Ah. Like, oh my god. Ah. Quit TikTok dancing, girl. I was gonna say, she's gonna bust that door down in a second. The reflexes on this thing? You have created, like, the greatest thing that has ever existed. Like, this thing could wipe out humankind easily. Like, a lot of robots, they don't have, like, the quick reflexes. But this one does? It can catch a hammer out of the air? Yeah, the reflexes are crazy. How strong did you build this doll? You created a superhero, is what you did. This thing is durable. It's got amazing reflexes. It has its own self-learning model, so it can just learn anything it wants. Headbutted her. Stop.
What are you gonna do? Kill me and live with Katie's grandparents in Jacksonville?
She's like, oh my god, I can't do this. I have to go live in Jacksonville? You know what? Hey, truce? Can we call it truce? It had a calculation for trust. I don't know that you could calculate that. And trust is going up now? What are you reading in that?
There's another member from the family we didn't tell you about. His name is Bruce.
Kind of like how she was the one who did it too. Oh, too early to celebrate. Oh my god, this thing is resilient as hell. Would a child have enough strength to drive a screwdriver through? Yeah, you know what? We're beyond plausibility. We just had a TikTok dancing death robot. All right, silly me. She ain't going to prison though, right? She built a death doll. Oh, Doof. Doof made it out of there, huh? Yeah, that's the problem. You can't really kill it, can you? Oh, that's it. I just want an extra credit scene of the doll doing TikTok dances. That's all I want to see. No? That would be so funny. This is a comedy film. We're not... No? It's sad. Here's my actual review of the film. The last half an hour got pretty good. I was engaged. I could feel how engaged I am almost at any given point. The last half an hour, I was into it. The first hour, it had so few scares, and it just took so long to build up that it felt like it was going to be more of a character-driven thing. But I don't know that there was... I mean, there was some growth, but... enough for a whole film? Probably not. But then again, it was a shorter film. I would love to hear your reviews. If you watched the movie, what do you think about it before coming in? And then what do you think about it now? Have I swayed you? What are your thoughts on Jacksonville, Florida? That's what I really want to know. Anyways, I love you guys. I'll see you guys next Monday. Toodles.